All right, this is lesson 32, session 3. It says finding same area with different perimeter. Okay. So here it says Emma drew the rectangle shown. Okay. What other rectangles have the same area but different perimeters? Okay. So the perimeter of this, she has one, 2, 3, 4. 4 on this side, 4 on this side, 4 on this side, and 4 on this side. Okay. Okay. So her perimeter would be 16. Okay, because just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, it's not even 12. It's 4 here, plus 4 is 8, plus 4 more is 12, plus 4 more is 16. So her perimeter is 16, which actually it's the same thing of her area, because I have 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 16. Her area, again, is length times width, which is 4 times 4, which is also 16. Okay. So it says, what other rectangles have the same area but different perimeters? Well, what are the two numbers when I multiply together I get 16? Okay. Another one that I can think of is 8 times 2. So if I have a rectangle, right here, okay, and this is 2 on this side, whoops. This is 2 here, 8 here, 8 here, and 2 here, okay? So my area for this particular one right here would be 8 times 2 is 16. So we have the same area as this one right here, okay? But we have a different perimeter, because if I add all of them, 8 plus 2 is 10, and 8 plus 2 is also 10, and 10 plus 10 is 20, okay? Shapes could have the same area, but a different perimeter, just like this, okay? Both of these shapes, this one and this one, have the same area, okay? 8 times 2 is 16, and 4 times 4 is 16. So the area for here would be 16. The area for here would be 16. But they have different perimeters because, look, they have different numbers on the outside. Okay? You can use drawings to help you find rectangles with the same area and different perimeters. The area of Emma's rectangle is 16 square units. Okay? Right here. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this one has an area of 16. This one also has an area of 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Below are two other rectangles that have the same area, 16 units. Okay. You can also turn these rectangles on their sides to get two more rectangles. So if I had them like this, okay, and like this, same thing. Okay. Says you can make a table showing the measurements of rectangles that have the same area of 16 square units. Okay. So if you have 16 times 16, okay, 16 times 1 is 16, 8 times 2 is 16, and 4 times 4 is 16, okay? They all have the same area, but they have different perimeters, okay? So like this, so if I have a rectangle that has 1 and 1, 16 and 16, when I add all those, okay, I get 34. Okay. If I have 8 and 2, it would look something like this. Okay, 2, 8, 2, and 8. Okay, and then if I had a perfect square, obviously, perfect square, then I'm going to have 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, and then 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 16. That would be the perimeter. Okay, so at different perimeters, but the same area. Because 16 times 1 is 16, 8 times 2 is 16, and 4 times 4 is 16. But each one of those has a different perimeter. The one that has 8, this one, if I add all these sides together, I get 20. If I add all these sides together, I get 34. And if I add all these sides together, I get 16. So as you can see, they have different perimeters, but they have the same area. So look at number 5, and you can do that by yourself. Just pause the video. It says draw a rectangle that has the same area but a different perimeter. Okay. So once you're done, just come back, and this is how you should. This is the way you're supposed to answer. Make sure you show your work. Okay. I'll find the perimeter of this one. There's 2 here. There's 2 here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Okay. So the area is 8 times 2 is 18. Okay. That's the area. The perimeter is 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 2 more is 20, plus 2 more is 22. So 9 plus 9 plus 2 plus 2. Okay. Obviously 9 plus 2 is 11. 9 plus 2 is also 11, and 11 plus 11 is 22. Okay. So let's see what other numbers I'm multiplied together and get 18. 9 times 2, 6 times 3, 18 times 1. That could be another one. Okay. So if I take 6 times 3, 3 here, 3 here, 6 at the top, 6 at the bottom, the area would be 18, just like this one, but the perimeter would be different. See? 3 plus 6 is 9. 3 plus 6 is also 9. And then 9 plus 9 is 18. Okay, so the area for this one right here is actually, the perimeter is 22, but the perimeter for this shape that I made is 18. Okay, they have a different perimeter, but this same area, because 6 times 3 is 18, and 9 times 2 is 18. You can pause the video here and do number 1. Pause the video here, do number 2. It says draw 2 different rectangles that have an area of 10. Write the numbers of units of each length, width, and perimeter. You could do this on a scratch paper. Okay. Something like this. Area of 10 would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be an area of 10. Okay, because 2 times 5 is 10. So my length is 5. My width is 2. My perimeter would be 14. 5 plus 5 is 10. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 10 is 14. Okay. 2 different rectangles with the area at 10. Well, I could do it this way. If I added 2 more squares this way, where it's 5 here, 2 here, 2 here, and then 5 here. Okay. Because besides 5 and 2, and then so then this one would be, my length would be 5. Whoops, not 5. My length would be 2. My length would be 2. My width would be 5. Okay. And again, the perimeter would also be 14. Because besides 2 times 5 or 5 times 2, there's no other two numbers that I multiply together to get 10. And then yes, you can do number 3 and 4 as well. Okay.